TV. Alex Kamangira kuyankhula za anthu okuba omwe amakhala akuba mboma kwabera Amalawi ndipo tu wayankhula zambiri.
All right, thank you very much. I'm not doing a live proper so-called. I just need 10 minutes of your time. Ndingosowa 10 minutes yanu kuti ndikuuze ndinayi ndi ziwiri zimene maina kupanga ma live awiri amene maina kupanga 12:30 imayenera kuti ndifotokoze zokhuza kumangidwa kwa a Prince Kaponda Nkaka komanso Chisanzo Nilongo ndipo 6:30 or 6:15 I Mr. Malawi 6:15 ndimayenera ndifotokoze za umbava wapita mukito, but the day mene yayendera I've been overwhelmed by information and also at the rate at which crime is manifesting, you know, many umbava ukuchulukira ku Malawi. Umbava wake wa anthu ama office, umbava wake wa minister, umbava wake wa ku State House, anthu amene amuzungulira IPM. Anthu amene wawa alibe chisoni ndipo ali pachangu, you know, ali pachangu. So chimene chundi what has affected my spirit a lot is the calmness ya Malawi. You know, how calm we are and how tili ndife mtundu wa anthu umene uli we are ndife anthu oti we are not connected to our reality. You know, as Malawians, we are not connected to our reality. Timangoyenda ngati mbuzi, ngati mbuzi basi. Tingoyenda ngati mbuzi. Like you can't open your eyes. Simukuona kuti zikuchitika zachisawawa. You know, you wonder kuti kuona kuti akumanga bwanji Kaponda Nkaka chakwera osamanga. Kumanga Kaponda Nkaka osamanga Vidumbiko Mumba Nick chakwera osamanga, you know, like kungotiseweresa basi. You know, we not, you know, and you are excited, and these people are in a Kaponda Nkaka, I know what they're saying. Ndamva zimene ayankula chimangidwireni mena mangidwira akupanga matama akunyangwa, and they're doing this in your eyes, in your face, and you think you are a man in Malawi, you think you are a woman in Malawi, you think you are something. You're not, you're nothing. If people do these crimes and they are proud they're doing so, you ndinu zitsiruka ndikamene ora Malawi ndo opusa kupusa kumene kuku because achina kaponda mgaga background how they haven't done anything to earn the money they splash. Manyumba amene akugona, the cars they drive, asazibwera maonera lero. I've watched a lot in terms of the Amaldis Hotel. Umbono umene anaperekera mukaonene so zimene yankhula kaponda mgaga. Awira unyanga wapendo ajapo atavala zima glass takilija. Ina kundonekera kunyasa ngati chimbuzi chokumba. Those people, anyone who is a fifth, munthu amabera anthu obanga amandonekera kunyasa kuposa chimbuzi chokumba. Mene chimaonekera khomo la chimbuzi chokumba chicha. You know, when they speak, that's how I look at them. Munthu amene amabera Malawi, munthu amene amapanga nkhaza kuba chuma cha Malawi, kuba mboma. Akamayankhula akamatseguka kwa kwake. You know what I see the pitra chin. The opening of the pizza chin. Chimene ni maona ineyo. Munthu amene ali wakuba ku Malawi akamayankhula kukamwa kwake kucha ine kama muyangana ni maona mene ni mayangania chimbuzi chokumba. Chimbuzi chokumba chakeso chakumoa. Chimkumoa kwakeso kwazibuku. You know, mene anthu onena kuti angoyibisira pali pose kukamwa kwawo ni makuona choncho. Chifukwa chani? Ndi anthu oyipa kwambiri and they don't care about you. So when I was listening to Kamutanka kuperekera umboni mu parliament kwa jina Baba Malondera, I mean you can even see how these people are communicating right there on camera. You can see what Baba Malondera Kansiamo. You can see how connected those people are. You can see how he's being protective of Kamutanka. You can see this in your face. So lero sindikupanga live. I think ndilingalire kuti izinto zindizi next I need to do next phase of the pursuit of justice, the revolution of justice. You know, I need to reflect back, to look back. Like, no, you hear now today, kuti they are planning, kuti ankhululukire the kingpin wa crimes are woodlife. You know, woodlife crimes. Notoriously known globally. Munthu amene waononga chilengedwe cha ku Malawi. Amepa muli kutiko. Amepa, where are you? A person in Chinese amene waononga chilengedwe wagulisa wapha ma elephant njovu zambiri amene wapha zambiri zinyama. Amene wapha. Munthu amene akufuna ankhululukire achina Faustino Maere. Anthu oyipa kwambiri. And azafa imfayo wawo. Achina Faustino Maere. Achina Frank Mbeta. Achina Norman Chisale. They will die a very painful death. Achina Kampota Ngaka, achina Chakwera, achina Nick Chakwera, achina Vitumbiko Mumba. Even Zule Sata. Achina Abu, amwenye osewa, amwenye okuba zigananga. Amwenye amene akuba ndi mkito, they will die a painful death. And I'm telling you, ngati kuziwa kuno kuli mulungu, these fifths, achina Mwanamveka azafa imfayo wawo. Mumvetsere ndakatulo ya mnyamata wa kuchankoyo. Kaya ndikana kuti spoken word ya mnyamata wa kuchankoyo. Muzafa imfayo wawo. Amene amayikambira Somali menama ukambira mkulu amene nyamata wakuchanko amapanga spoken word wanga spoken word ya njijewayi mumvesere muzamfa imfa achina Frank Mbeta azamfa imfa yowawa ndani na ineyo kamangira achina Kampota Ngaka Zamba. How is Zamba not being arrested? Ali kutiko Zamba, where are you? Asilikali ame muli kutiko apolisi intel yanu muli kutiko. We can't be played with. Akutisewelesa and you are there kumazuona kuti imyo ndinu maduli amalawi maduli wake utiwo. They are playing with your country. They are playing you ngati ma playing cards. Ukusewerani like my pawns in the game of chess. And you're there mwe ndevu pia basi busy mungu mukazuka kuyangana kuti akumeta ni banji mutu basi azibambo mango yangana kuti avala suit yotani. That's all you're thinking. Stupid men and then stupid women who are just thinking about ndipite ku saluni, ndipake makeup yotani, what kind of lipstick? Stupid people. You Malawians are stupid. I've never seen stupid people in this world like Malawians. DPP is finishing that country. Tazuka, wake up. DPP kumaliza dziko limene is finishing that country. You can't even wait for 2030. 2030 kuzakhala kulibe dziko ka. Kuzakhala nsanza zokazoka. That country is being finished. Akugawana anthu aja. Inagangata akugawana. They are sharing everything. They are spoiling property. Chuma chimene chimaina kutumikira dziko for years and years and years. Akuchigawana ngati tomato. Gawana. Ma mines also, they are distributing everything. Ajina mpo mukito. Ajina pita mukito, sorry. And you are sitting there. What are you doing? You are not Munditsoga in Malawi. Munditsoga because you just sitting kumango zingolisi kupusa ndinthawi yoti mugwirizane ndikupanga mokanthu mukambirane ma leaders. What do you want? Mukufuna chani? Mukufuna chani? APM kwake kwathamene uja APM ndwankulu basi. Panopa singampake blame. You people, you love to put blame on somebody who is not to face the blame. APM uja, he's 86 for God's sake. You think you can be blaming an 86-year-old? Upanda nzeru uchitsiru. You can't be blaming for your problems as a country of an 86-year-old. But 86-year-old, muzimpanga blame. Muzidi niyonde you are rational. Organiza, mafana organiza bo. You can't be. You are depending your future on an 86-year-old, the future of the country. APM kwake kunata. As long as APM is not criminal, is not corrupt, and all that, you can't blame APM. You cannot. He's 86. What do you expect, for God's sake? He's 86. He did his best actually. MCP, because MCP mad ziprisi zokazoka. Zigolija amaendesa ziprisi zokazoka. MCP, they were worse in that they didn't have an idea. They didn't even have an idea. Mango babas. And he said, Chinasara. Now DPP is back. All they are thinking is 2030. I think other Ben Ramazambi in the for 2030. And you are sitting there, you want to be blaming an 86-year-old. Really? And you would maganiza, kamangira ujaz, mena unena nizona. Voodoo on the method, okay. What method are you using to fight corruption? What method are you using to save Malawi? We should do anything we can do to finish off Ajina Chikopa. They should never be in the judicial Ajina Chikopa. Ramo Chikopa should never have one more day in court. Ramo Chikopa should never, if we had a country that is serious, young people, what are you talking about? Where is your youthness? Muntu wazaka 16, kumapita huko, wazaka 18, kumapita huko, should be active, should be alive. You should be alive. Where's your fire, young people? Where is your fire? Where's your wisdom? Where's your naivety? Where's your exploration? What kind of future do you want? So, I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated by your calmness to the crisis, because we are dealing with a crisis. We are dealing with a crisis. A president, instead of being in power or in government for 1 year, using a budget just 60 billion, is it hosted, is voted out of power in September 2025, and you don't care to find out who in dramas minimum and pass up a budget 60 billion. You don't care. You just want to move on. You think that's okay? Mwana ngalizimene zunzabu ino and the mumava majeke the mother fail mouth. Oh. Most Malawians are stupid, especially you Malawians. Amene munapita ku my university, amene muli ma office, aboma, ma civil servants, private sector, mbava zokazo ma bank, achina mijiga. They are criminals. My banking is run by criminals. National Bank, FDH Bank, CDH Bank, Standard Bank, criminals. You can't tell me but the whole country you want to be waiting to blame a 86-year-old. Need to mufuna muzibanga blame an 86-year-old. You want to be, and what? They are not stopping. They are not even breaking. And what DPP, they are dividing that country. They are finishing. Agugana, Maploti, Machani, the future of the country. Awononga chuma cha Malawi chimene chakaendesa dziko la Malawi for 40 years, for 50 years, akugawana in 1 year. What do you think is going to happen in 4 years? Agawana chuma cha dziko la pansi for cha Malawi for 200 years. That's what's happening. Ajina Gangata just should never be in the office to Hill. At what basis? Whether APM, you should never allow Gangara to be in any office in Capitol Hill. If you have real people in Malawi, Gangara should never be in an office. Chikopa should never be in an office. How is this guy? Who is this guy? Ken Manda. How is Ken Manda not arrested all this time? How will say Ken Manda Kabanjo Samangidwa? All the evidence that is there against him. Bushiri is a criminal. Non-Bushiri, Shepherd Bushiri is a criminal. All of you know that. Nonsenu muguzio ngakhala amene mmanena kuti hey papa, God of Chancha, you actually know better. Inyo mmachita kuguziwa ucriminal wa Bushiri amagwirira azimayi, amaba, his money launderer. He's all, and you're okay, you move on. You're moving on. You're okay, you want him to get away with everything. Hey, Bushiri no option, that option, you're dangerous Malawians because you will allow evil to just go on. You don't hate evil. You're not angry with evil. You love to blame other people. What are you doing for your country? And why must it be Simplex Chichola? Why is he even in the office of the leader of opposition? Opposing what? Opposing what? Leader of opposition opposing what? For God's sake, Simplex Chichola, akabanji leader of opposition. Asbang opposition is Simplex Chichola. He couldn't even run a ministry. How can he be a leader of opposition? Leader of opposition is a more serious position than a single ministry. Whether it's a ministry, justice, ministry, finance, leader of opposition is position. You need to have a serious mind, a clean person. The first thing you should have in leader of opposition, the integrity. Which integrity are you talking about with the Chichola? Chichola namangidwa over sexual offenses. For God's sake, sex offense. You are playing too much in Malawi. Masewera kwambiri ndino anthu bwana mumapanga za anthu amamina ndino anthu amamina kwambiri mamina ali mbwe palipose nonsenu ku Malawi ku ndino anthu amamina nyo. No one can tell me ku Malawi kuti hey was ndani ku Malawi. No one can challenge me in Malawi ndani. And you all are leaking asses. That's all you do. That's how you're surviving. All your career, no matter what kind of degrees you have done, no matter what kind of professional you are, you are all waiting to leak ass so that Musankibi Udindo Mutanta. That's why the country is where it is. Just deal with corruption. That's all we have to do. Just invest in ourselves to fight against corruption. That's all we need. She just says, stand by. Let's focus on fighting corruption. Let's fix the judiciary. Let's fix parliament. onse okuba in parliament ametukwaziwa, they shouldn't be in parliament. Asalolede kulowa in parliament. The next parliament, kusalowe winalesa minandi milandu. Asalowe, paka na milandu agaite. That's how you fix things. No cabinet minister, asalowe winalesa mu state gujen, ku Capitol Hill. No one should get into Capitol Hill ngata kuyanka milandu. Azikatani ku Capitol Hill, mukakuyanka milandu. You allow Ashina, this woman, Ashina Dorothy Shonga. They are the ones, Basi. As it honest and said, there's on my social media, and when they should be in jail. Dorothy Shonga should be in jail. Kwani maglasi mamuta usanoka, mamutu gusamzigo muja. Komadu will find him. Dorothy, I mean, Chibwezi jage ya Dorothy Shonga, kwani maglasi, will find him. A country with nonsensical and nonsense no kanoka kumango chemerana basi all you do Patience na madingo koma uyu green malunga odede zamana wake and opusa very stupid people. Ndimaonia by accident I found myself watching Patience na madingo akubeleka speech to Mafinale at university. I don't know whether it was Chancellor College or Polytechnic, I don't know. But I'm a speech. Now, speech was good. His pronunciations were good. His slang was good. But I have a huge problem for someone who doesn't have a degree from a proper university giving a speech to university students. No. Degree is not everything. Trust me. You need more. And the Patience Namadingo is intelligent. That I will tell you. He's intelligent. Standards. There are reasons why you have standards. You know, we don't have standards. We have no standards. No. If Patience Namadingo, who doesn't have a degree, can be allowed to go to finale, he has never been 4 years in college. You know, he will just speak Zinduza flower, you know, but he doesn't have the capacity. He doesn't have the capacity to inspire what. Then you have people that went to the university, proper universities, you know, listening to Patience Namadingo. You can't do that. You need to have standards as a country. If you do that, how do you stop APM Banga appoint and hold study qualified positions? If you allow it, it's basic like that. If now you have Bushiri kupita ku University of Malawi ukapeleka public lecture on theology and all that, asajidu. I know Dr. Sundizwa, I know that you're criminals. I know good, you know, partisan. Go man, there are levels to these things. You should be like this. No matter my differences with Dr. Sundizwa Madise, one thing I know about him, a positive thing I can say about Dr. Madise Sundizwa is ni muntu wa class, he has standards. I just have known him to have standards. You know, the shoe you wear, he tries, you know. Moyo wake kamba ubanga improve akuda kubeza ndrama zokwanya umaona unaona muntu hii and standards Madise. So you Madise as a deputy vice chancellor, how did you as a what? He was a deputy vice chancellor. Yes, he is DVC. As a deputy, how do you allow Bushiri uzabeleka public lecture mu Chancellor College? Ndifaga manena kuti asina munda mina makulubira Mungu kwambiri wao ndifaga zima aendera a church leader. You allowing Bushiri mabeleka ma speech. Muntu is a rapist. He defiles children. What are you saying to us? What are you saying? za shonga za Dolphe shonga ife sina kufunse komano zinazo zikumveka bwino mudai makhala ndizigawenga zanu zimene maziteteza. Anyway, I said 10 minutes, it's like 15 and 20 minutes. Pitani muzika panga zanuzo, pitani muzika uluka, pitani muzika tamba. Basi, pitani muzika tamba, basi muzika nyambitana mabazi, go leak asses of politicians and wait for an appointment, your appointment. You know, today I'm not in a mood to give you a live or to talk about anything. You know, I just want to say kunena kuti dziko lichakuli gawana komali gungoli gawana no basi they're destroying that country kuti kuzali panga fix it will take 500 years. So where are we going to get 500 years to fix that country? Panopa ndithayo nena kuti tithane nawo anthu ati amalize sitingadikire 2030. We can't wait for 2030. That's the thing. Hey, 2030 chani agugunyinda in 2030 ndekuti chani. Now is the time to fix the country. Panopa fix ajina gangada asalowe mu office. Ajina chikopa asalowe mu office. Asalowe mu office akupanga chani. Zikamanda akupanga chani. He's failing to lead the judiciary. Judiciary kajokali pita ukabangalani muntu wakazaka zambiri ka judiciary kenika ukali pita ukabangalani. Ka judiciary, what's wrong? What's wrong with you? How dull are you, Zikamanda? How dull are you? Ndemu kama tumiza anthu kailandi kunoko kumaona ngatanga ndopsezeni sizingathekeka. Nothing scares me. Not even your ancestors can scare me. Macheche winu anthu opusa kwambiri ana akulukunyinda. You should pay attention. Mubwerereso muwerenge mupeze the report that they were meant to produce on Amalis Hotel. Aina anthu akubawa ajina baba Stevie Kamsiamo. Muone report imene ankafuna kubanga muiwerenge. Muone zimene anena Malawi Law Society. Zimene malipoti osiyana-siyana ndi maumbono osiyana-siyana. Just one thing. Mwina zimene zachuluka. Mungoona ma minutes amene analemba meeting imene Prince Kaponda Nkaka anapita ukapanga attend. The main message, let me I try to not spoon feed you. Commanding one home me to ndungena ndupangile spoon feed. Simumva bebas. I need to spoon feed you. Meeting ime anapita ukapanga Nkaka. Zimezina yankulida kumene koko meeting. Zina zona process yo gula hotel ya malisi yapanga advance yapanga lichi to the highest level of power, to the highest office. What did they mean? The presidency, office ya Chakwera, office ya vice president, office ya SPC, SPC, office ya Zamba Tingotero. Basically, orders from above. The tone was to say we are no longer operating using our wisdom, using the knowledge, we are using orders from above. Which above was it? Chakwera. This was Chakwera. Chakwera making. Amalis Hotel is Chakwera all over. Amalis Hotel is Zamba all over. So, then mukawa mveseli zimene mayankula akaponda Nkaka atapita ku parliament. So pusa zenizeni kukama kuti atanyindula kukamwa akaponda Nkaka amaziona ngati kuti amaziona ngati chani kaya kapucheche weni kapucheche. Mupeze mbili ya akaponda Nkaka the last 15 years. Mwayangani last 15 years kuti amatanda amakanda amene aja makanda pano akunyadirani ndima misonkho yanu anakuberani misonkho yanu then akunyadirani basi I can't talk about that. I can't honorable chair, Mr. Chair, I cannot speculate. I'm not here to speculate. This is a house of record. You are sad. Antu mvese chisoni. Ndifaya ine chisoni janga chima ndibangisa kuti nsakutayeni singakusiyeni. Ina Malawi singakusiyeni. ndipo sindikusiyani ndipo ndili nanu ineyo ndinanu pachisoni ndimakuona ndinu anthu odwala nokhanuka ndifake manena kuti kamangira ndodwala chifukwa chani because I'm the one who is sane. I'm sane. You are the ones that are insane. You're allowing you're the ones who are not okay. Mukudwala ino ndevudala munthu ukadu kudwala ndinu wanguzungulira ndodwala koka mumaona ngati kudwala kuti ndizabwino bwino mukuona ngati kusa khala angry ndizabwino bwino. With what is happening in Malawi, everyone akwenda kukhala ukwiya aliyense akhali kuti azikalipira akamayankhula aliyense aziyankhula mwandidi chifukwa cha mmene dziko lilili mulibe fuel mulibe fertilizer mulibe chilichonse mulibe chilichonse anthu akuziona ngati ndi ndalama ku banki koma ndalama zija mungatani nazo ngati simungapeze ma services. What can you do with millions? They end up sending that money to UK. They're sending that money to Ireland. They're sending that money actually to Ireland kunoko anthu amene ali ku Ireland kuna Malawi angapo mwina 60%. They can't love Kamangira. Why? Because they are part of the cartel. Anthu ambiri pamene ali kunja amakhala part of the cartel. Kusinda ndalama kwina kumama sinda amapanga ndalama zija mwazungu. So they can't love me. They can't. When I say I'm in danger in Malawi, I'm in danger in Ireland. Wherever I am, I'm in danger. But I'm in danger because I'm the light. When you are the light, zimpemvu zose zimabwera pepa zimafuna zitazimisa kena kuzimapsha zimaona ngati zitha kuzimisa moto nje tizirombo cha gufe chanchani mbe chimalija chimadia zijanjani zimatuka nthaya ya mvula zimatuka nthaya ya mvula ngumbi tukufuna kuzimisa moto but they can't you can't. The moment I die or whether by natural death or by being killed, you should know what nchito yanga ndamaliza kugwira. So that doesn't scare me. That doesn't scare me. Muta kutumiza anthu kayangati even ame mutumiza ame mzigawenga jina no masangu ndazi nzake akuchepa kwambiri kaguka mene kaka kuchepa and intelligence ya state house ndino ana kwambiri mutumiza ame ajendeza kunzao neseno. They can't do anything to me. They can't. Military. What military? What are you doing military? If you have my generals that are involved in corruption, if they were in the hands of Chilima, my generals were amanuka kantu kumene kujako anali mmanja mwa Chilima. Saulos. Judiciary so generally mmanja mwa Chilima. Ose ajama banga mu karafu kasamba. So mungamaona masimamo akunyangu abasabwina mageyo ukaokango kwata na muna ukaoka kumabwera kwa inu kumakuonesa ngati kunena kuti basi tinzeru nzeru zake zizi what are you talking about mukamba nyani mukuti chani mukuziwa kodi inu maziwa kuti mkazi wake green malunga uyu sisel green malunga mufusa you should find out in kazi amene anakwatira green malunga ni ndani. That's when you understand kuti anosamina mapanga zoipa kumalai kuja they are together, they are united. Anthu opanga zoipa amagwirizana ndipo amapangana support kuti anthu abwino muli kuti good people where are you? Anthu amene mukufuna dziko kuti lisinthe muli kutiko why are you not uniting? So mukugwirizana bwanji? Why don't you come together? Lero mawa kungodzuka basi maito koko kakumana pakamuzu stadium basi kuyenda kungopanga ngati anthu openga chifukwa choti nomo ndimene yo normality ndiona kuti anthu kungogwizana kukakumana mata zapopo achema mabweraso zomwe ineso ndakwiya justice secret kungoenda kuchoka pa Chichiri stadium ukafika pa parliament ndi nthawi yochepa muzadabwaso inu apolisi akujoinani kupanga dawo asilikali ambiri mbiri amene akuponderezedwa asakujoinani because when the people speak no one can stand to the people. Pamene anthu ayankhula when the voice of the people comes out amanena kuti voice ya anthu ndiye mawu a Mulungu ndiye voice ya Mulungu ndiyo just you don't need Kamangira, you don't need anyone, you just need vision, you just need anger, you just need the truth, just follow the truth. Mungu sa inedu sinmani nani nabona ndi satireni no nimakuuza kuti satirani chilungamo satirani the light, follow the truth. And the truth, you know, Chikopa is a thief, he's a criminal. He should be in jail. You know, ajina madise, jingiswa madise, nizikawenga zineni zija. Unzuzugu, gwirira antu, ajina madise aja, abaiba manyumba, ama widows, apanga zopi. Hani manyumba mwina pano 40. Judge, 40 houses. What the hell? And who? The Northerners, where are you? How do you allow, this is a question going to the Northerners, people from the North. How do you allow Jingiswayo Madise to have 40 houses? Muntu na gudi? I'm being reminded of some. Anyway, mine going for 10 minutes, and I think you're 30 minutes. More na udi muda ni madolo.